Hello, everyone. I see everybody got my message. Going late because of my puppy. I'm not that late, not as late as I thought I'd be, but I have to say I didn't read over the weekly reports ahead of time, which I usually try to do. Yes, so my puppy, so we put her on a chain usually when we let her out, and like the chain was caught in something, so I was putting it on her after we got outside instead of before, and she ended up running off and I couldn't catch her. And you know what I was worried about even more than losing her, which I was worried about that, but my daughter. It's like her dog, like she would be very, very upset. So I was literally praying, please let me catch her, please let me catch her. And it took a while. And I tried everything from chasing her to getting down on like my knees and going, come here, and trying to play with her and bribe her. I was chasing her probably for a good half hour, and I'm no exaggeration. And she ended up getting in the mud and playing during that time, which I was trying to lure her out with a stick. You know, when I finally caught her, she got caught up in some thorns in the backyard, like some vines of thorns. So it was fun. I got into the thorns myself just to get her. So she needed a bath, and yeah, that's why this is only a few minutes late. So how is everybody? Hi, Danny, Rebecca, and Mindy. Thanks for coming. How were your classes this morning? Mine were great. I'm phasing out VIPKID, but one of my longtime regulars with over 100 classes had the first slot of the day booked. So it was one of those priority booking requests. And guess what? She ended up being a student no-show today. And it was one of those things where I left the slots after her. I left them closed up until the frenzy just to see if she would cancel. And she's not the type to cancel last minute usually. So that was a student no-show. So the next class was a booked info pending, which I was almost certain that was going to be a no-show. I mean, how often do the booked info pendings show up? So I think halfway through the student no-show, I just got on my iPad and went upstairs and started making an egg. Got on my iPad for the trial because, oh, that's going to be a no-show. And then guess what? It wasn't a no-show. I had go to another class. So I started on the iPad and switched to the laptop shortly into it. And then the very last class I had was a book report class. Has anyone taught those? If you don't know, it's one of those 50-minute classes. So I really like the classes where you get to really talk to the student. The book was about David Beckham, famous soccer player, if you didn't know. Okay, so I don't ever keep up with soccer, but most of you know now my son plays soccer. So the story was very interesting. And he started playing soccer in the United States the year my son was born, so 2007. So isn't that ironic? So it was interesting to me since now I do have a son in soccer, but I had no idea who he was when he was supposedly famous in America. Sure. Yes, I did get a workout. I was running everywhere. Yeah, so I will read the weekly reports again. Didn't read them ahead of time because you heard why. The weekly report. Congratulations to Dana, the winner of last week's Aux giveaway. Another week means another chance. So you just click on a link and all you have to do is type in your show name. So I already did that when I did skim this ahead of time. So they have a bunch of Aux printables for the Lunar New Year Hub. Black History Month, celebrating VIPKID educators. So that's next month if you didn't know. Honoring Black History Month in February. February is Black History Month, and with the start of the new year comes opportunities to celebrate, grow, and learn together. VIPKID is excited to share some of the initiatives taking place throughout the month. Black History Month event. We are excited to announce our first ever Design for Black Teachers. We acknowledge the need to create celebrations that focus on building more trusted and well. If you identify as a Black teacher, join us virtually on Tuesday, February 16th to play some trivia In a celebratory space, meet and connect with Black teachers from the community and be your authentic self. We have 2 time slots available with 100 spaces per slot, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern or 7:30 to 8:30 Eastern. Sign up now. Nominate Black. Starting in February, we are launching a weekly space to celebrate Black educators and the diversity in our community. Similar to our Black History Month teacher spotlights from last year, this series will feature many of the incredible Black educators on VIPKID platform across VIPKID social media, both externally and internally. If you identify as a Black teacher or would like to nominate a Black teacher, we encourage you to fill out the nomination form. There's a link. We can't wait to share these stories throughout the year. All right, latest updates. Introducing Dino U, your new home for teaching resources. Tomorrow, the library will be no more. Instead, there'll be a new under your resources tab on the teacher portal, Dino U, short for university. All of the current library resources will still be part of Dino U, and we're also kicking off 3 new courses. New teacher learning path, designed for teachers within their first 60 days on the platform. This will cover all the VIPKID basics. You can earn up to 320 tokens. Positive learning environment and teaching without words. These 2 courses will be open to all teachers, and you can earn up to 10 tokens for completing the course. Starlight group course workshops. Actually, the trial that I had that showed up was the Starlight trial today. Learn how to successfully teach a 1 to 6 class. Ooh, something tells me they're gearing up to move VIPKID this way. I don't know. Whether you're already certified for Starlight group classes or are interested in learning more, we have 2 new workshops available. Starlight group getting started. Get an overview of the course, the one-to-many classroom, learn some classroom management basics. Starlight groups, teaching strategies, learn detailed strategies for specific lessons. Just click the name of the workshop to check the available times to register. Haven't heard of the Starlight group course? It's an alternative to major course for older students. If you're eligible to get certified, you'll be able to see the Starlight group certification under the Starlight tab in the certification center. Candy, I would never want to teach 6 students for the same amount of money. No way. Same. So they didn't say if they're offering more money, that's different. So I think that's the lore of Outschool. You have groups of students paying in, and that's why we make more money. So yeah, you're right. If it's the same money, no thanks. I agree. Curriculum updates thanks to community feedback. Ugly Bird. Has anyone taught this? I have not. They had pictures in the actual weekly report, but I didn't want to use up all the ink on my printer. Laura, are you teaching the pre-K group classes? I am not. Anyone else teaching pre-K group classes? Let us know in the chat. And hi, Laura. Hi, Candy. Okay, so curriculum updates. As of Friday, January 22nd, Starlight lesson has been updated. Previously, these slides feature a story called Ugly Bird. The story's been updated with a new title, Baby Bird, and will feature a new storyline. So here was the problem with the Ugly Bird. Members of our community expressed their concerns that the previous storylines equated whiteness to beauty, as the baby bird is consistently called gray and ugly. We recognize that this content was harmful, problematic, and not aligned with the values of our platform. We also acknowledge that some teachers had shared their concerns previously, and we apologize that this content was not updated sooner. Hi, Gwen. As part of our community to diversify inclusion, one of the actions we are taking is revisiting curriculum and content to ensure lessons are inclusive for all who experience them. And we're grateful to our proactive community. The top visual aids for teaching ESL online. Check out our latest blog post. More than just a few pictures in the background of your online classroom, visual aids can help overcome the challenges of teaching ESL online. Today on the blog, we're sharing our favorite examples of visual aids. So pretty sure that just means props. Super rewards. For participants of the 6 Apple program's Weekly Champs, you've joined the Weekly Champs leaderboard on your 6 Apple program. You're missing out on the chance to win tokens, props, lucky chances. Is anyone doing this? I'm not, but let me know if you are. Click here to learn about Super Rewards. Don't wait for too long, though. Super Rewards ends January 31st. Virtual meetups. Celebrating Black History Month. February is around the corner. While there's still Lunar New Year events taking place, we're excited to announce Celebrating Black History. So they already said this, but they're repeating it. While there are many ways to celebrate, here's some ways to celebrate. Supporting a Black-owned or Black-operated restaurant in your area by having a virtual dinner or lunch with other teachers. Hosting a discussion about a book by a Black author. Check out community events page. Trending topic. Oh, is it buffering for me? Uh-oh. Trending topics. Our teacher service support team. In this weekly update, we'll be digging deeper into issues affecting teachers. Okay, fixed. Update to the open button and the mobile app. When will I receive my 1099 tax form? A reminder about the Lunar New Year. All right, let's see what you guys are saying about VIPKID. VIPKID said we get $1 bonus for each class we teach. Okay, hi Deborah, and who else has come lately? Okay, so I assume you're talking about the group classes that we were talking about earlier. And let's see, Danny's planting, getting potatoes ready. It's buffering. All right. Thanks for maybe I'll try to reset my computer before my kids are in school, which is in 45 minutes. Deborah, I'm going back to look at the materials for teaching the pre-K. I can't do the littles. They are cute, but no, thank you. Hi, Morgan. Yes, I don't know if I'd want to teach group classes. Well, plus, you all know I'm phasing out VIPKID right now because Outschool. So I'm definitely not going to start anything new or spend my time getting a certification. All right. Not buffering for me. Good. Not buffering. Okay, good. GOGOKID. Referral incentive, February 2021. So remember, they're changing the referrals thing each month now. So you'll get at least $130 for each successful referral. That's nice. That's pretty good money. GOGOKID still really needs teachers. First successful referral, you get $155. Okay, so I assume they mean if it's your first referral ever, you get $155. And then for everybody else, you get $130. Or do they mean the first for that month? I don't know. Okay, so number 2, update your profile for better bookings. Having a good teacher profile is the first and best way to get attention of parents who could potentially book your classes. So they have some tips. I'm sure most of you know this. Unless you're a new teacher, make your photos, videos high quality, show your face, have good lighting, dress professionally, make a good first impression. Teaching skills in your greeting videos so parents will know what to expect. Give a accurate representation of teaching style. So maybe don't go crazy and then you're more subdued. Okay. So you can change one or many aspects of your profile. After you submit, it'll go into review. Check the progress. Uh-oh, it does say buffering now. All right, hopefully I'm not buffering for you guys. Winter holiday and rise in bookings. With the arrival of the cold weather and upcoming holiday, children have started their winter break. We've witnessed a rise in bookings. We anticipate the demand for online classes will continue to be higher. So you'd expect it to be lower. I'm noticing today, we're not totally short notice, but I didn't open them till the frenzy a couple days ago. Yes, so our holiday. To meet these growing demands, we recommend teachers look at the booking requests and adjust their schedules to allow for even greater booking potential, as popular peak time slots are during Beijing. Yeah, Candy said the bookings have been up. I definitely noticed that. Well, yes, and with shorter notice too. Strong Angels Project helping baseball players a home run in education. What kind of teachers do we need? So it sounds like they're helping a baseball community in a low income low-income area in China. What teachers do we need? We're looking for current GOGOKID teachers with prior experience teaching one-to-many online classes, as well as experience with in-person, offline primary teaching. Teachers should have availability during morning Beijing time slots. So that would be evening. So you have to be able to teach them one, and you have to be free in the evening. Let's see if they say you're getting paid more for this. Like Candy said, more students, the same money. What will these classes be like? Classes in the Strong Angel Project will be one-to-many classes, meaning the teacher will be teaching 10 students at once. The classes, which will occur during the weekday morning Beijing hours, will consist of 2 back-to-back 25-minute teaching sessions. Each class will have a local teacher serving as teaching assistant in order to help the students understand the commands. So VIPKID has something similar. I forgot what it's called. If you know, write it in the chat. The test of this run program is expected to begin February 5th, with the full program estimated to begin February 26th. Classes will be assigned according to a 3-month learning cycle, with 4 learning cycles occurring during the year. Classes will be fixed, meaning that the chosen teachers will teach the same groups of students on the same day and time each week for the full learning cycle. Sounds more like a classroom. Yeah. What are the benefits? Per class pay will be no less than 1.5 the teacher's current per class pay rate. Okay, there we go. Answers our question. You do get paid a little more for that. Involved teachers have the opportunity to provide high quality instruction to a group of underprivileged children in order to change their fate and broaden their future possibilities. How to apply to become a Strong Angels Project teacher? Fill out the Strong Angels Project application form. There's a link no later than Sunday, January 31st, so that's this weekend. Once applications have been reviewed, participating teachers will be selected by the home office team. Please note participation will be limited. There's only a small number. Number 5, showcase your classroom and brand new Chinese New Year printables for free. Spring Festival, which is the beginning of the Chinese New Year, is right around the corner. Your students are very excited to share their holiday with you. Have you decorated your classroom and prepared your pop reward for Spring Festival yet? In order to promote the fun and excitement of this highly anticipated holiday, we've created a contest for you. Share your creative Spring Festival related classroom, decor, props, reward, special holiday attire, or other teaching related items to win $10. Deadline is Friday, January 29th. That's this Friday, 11:59 Beijing time. So that's noon our time, or me. Anyways, check depending on your local time. Check out full details. We've also prepared printables. Number 6, wish your student a happy new year. Unlike the US and Canada, in China, the New Year does not officially begin until Spring Festival, which is Chinese New Year, which falls on February 12th. Every kid in China looks forward to Chinese New Year. It entails gifts, gourmet food, and family reunions. Here at GOGOKID, the most grand festival of the year brings one more exciting thing, receiving New Year's well wishes from their beloved teachers thousands of miles away. We would like to invite you to make this holiday merrier and more delightful by recording a short video, sharing your love, care, and well wishes for the new year. Hello, Cindy. Okay, so don't delay, submit a video. Number 7, Beyond the Stars Creative Reward Contest. GOGOKID's very proud to announce our participation in the Strong Angels Project, a brand new community service outreach. Okay, they already talked about this. In cooperation with other Bite Dance divisions, we will soon be launching a year-long English program free of charge to the adolescent baseball players living and training in Tongzhou Base in Beijing. Hopefully I pronounced that right. During the first stage, one-to-many English classes will be provided for teenagers in grade 6, most of whom will have a very basic level of English. Who are the students? They are a member of the youth baseball team, captain of China's national baseball team, and their parents. At present, there are 67 children taking part in the intensive training at Tongzhou Base in Beijing. The youngest child is 6 years old and the oldest is 14. Okay, so if you're interested in learning more about the baseball team and the children involved, there's a link, there's a documentary. We have been blown away by the creativity and outstanding ideas that our teachers have shared as part of the Beyond the Stars Creative Rewards Contest. Everyone's encouraged to participate. If you need inspiration, check out the blog. Okay. Mini workshops, effectively using classroom tools. As GOGOKID teachers, our diverse classroom tools can be a great help. They're designed to boost class efficiency and increase student engagement. Do you know the usage of side-by-side tool for error correction? Have you used swap video? Write in the chat if you've used any of these features. And swap slides and slides window when students distracted, and on stage can function pretty well when they give you rewards. So these sound pretty cool. Who's used them? I don't work for GOGOKID as often. Okay, so here's a workshop. It's called Effectively Use Classroom Tools, Make Your Classroom More Fun and Interactive. 9 a.m. Eastern on the 28th. That's in 2 days. So it's Thursday. You can get 20 unicoins and then you have to fill out a satisfaction survey to get the unicoins to all participants. So if you want the 20 unicoins, do it before March. Number 9, try to keep the quizzes under your control. The interactive quizzes are fun and challenging, but once they've ended, there's no way back. Sometimes kids just want to have another try, or you really want them to practice one more time. Your voices are heard. We will give you the ability to restart most of the interactive quizzes on January 28th, Beijing time. When the quiz is ended for the first time, the ended button will turn into restart. Please note that this only allows you to have one more chance at the quiz, but gems will not be awarded to the students in a restarted quiz. Okay, sometimes the kids are stuck in typewriter and you wish you could just type one letter to them so they could get started. Or when demonstrating how to operate this quiz, the students who are new to typewriter, you wish you could show them how to type and delete letters. Here comes another good news. You can type directly in typewriter with keyboard, virtual or physical, to facilitate your student when needed. So it's a way you can model how to do it. How to get the highest priority for your appeals. We know that submitting an appeal can cause some anxiety. Waiting can be hard. To help you get your reply faster, we are sharing some practical tips for teachers to get your appeals processed as soon as possible. Number 1, choose one of the 2 ways to appeal. There's no need to submit your appeal using both methods. We encourage all the teachers to use the appeal function in the teacher portal instead of submitting an email or ticket. The appeal function will speed up the whole process and ensure issues are resolved quickly. Learn how to request an appeal. Number 2, make sure the class ID for the affected class is included in your ticket. If you choose to submit your appeal this way, avoid sending screenshots of class ID, which increases the chances of inputting the wrong class information and gives a delay in the response. 3, be patient. Be it after submitting a ticket or appeal. All your concerns will be addressed within 2 business days. All right, so 11 and the very last one. GOGOKID was long today. Helpful suggestions from the IT support team. With Google Chrome updated version 8.8, blah, blah, some teachers' computers are showing the blue screen of death. Blue screen of death. Has anyone had this? After entering the classroom. In this situation, please close Google Chrome and enter the classroom through the GOGOKID app on your computer. Number 2, please remember to use a headset in each class in alignment with GOGOKID technology requirements. Found here, there's a link. A headset with a boom mic offers the best audio quality and shows your high level of professionalism. Number 3, when clicking the question mark button, ask for help during this class, please choose side-by-side functions first. When using side-by-side function during class, teachers can request help by clicking IT help outside the classroom rather than by clicking the question mark button. If you have any, okay, number 4, if you have any concerns outside the classroom, you can click IT help button above the enter the classroom button from your teacher portal, and IT support will be able to see your messages and respond. So, hope you all are still here, especially those that don't work. I hope you didn't bail out on me because that was a long report. Okay, so in a minute, I'm going to go into how my Outschool classes are doing. Danny, I saw your email and I was thinking I was already going to update that on my live stream. So let me know if you want to hear the good or the bad first, because I have both, the good news or the bad news. And let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, I was buffering. Candy can't do the littles. Okay. Brooke, I phased out VIPKID for good back in November, though I'll still keep my contract alive. Miss my regular kiddos. I know. A lot of people have already done it. Danny's done it. Brooke's done it. A lot of people. I just need to bite the bullet. I'm like at a very scaled back. Today I had a full schedule of 4, but like tomorrow I have 2. I think Friday I have a full schedule this week, not next week. And then Saturday I just have 1. I have like another one of my favorite regulars. I have 2 over 100 classes, always booked the last slot on Saturdays. So it's like last slot. But I did check mark the button that says don't refill it if she cancels. And she does cancel at the 25-minute mark sometimes. So Candy, VIP books has been up. Danny, wow, only 1.5. That's sweet though. I know, it's not a lot. It almost reminds me of the old GOGOKID credit store system. I know it's not a lot of extra money for teaching all those extra kids. Danny, I have to see if you want to help out a community. I think we should be doing it in America, but it's hard to do a lot of stuff right now. It is. It's also evening hours, which I don't like. First of all, I'm tired at night from getting up early, but second of all, that is when my family is home enough. So, Danny, I hope they get their festivals this year. I remember last year well. I know, me too. I hope they get to see people. I think people are getting tired of the lockdowns. I think it was in Norway. They were rioting and burning things down. I think people are getting tired of it. We know it's good for us. It's hard. We need people and interaction. We were made that way. Okay, Cindy, I won't do it again. The parent had to call GOGOKID. Oh, about the swapping the video. And Cindy, are you still teaching for GOGOKID? Oh, Candy the first. Okay. I will let you know the good first. All right, good. I hope you all are still here. I know Candy is. Okay, so I did start a bunch of new classes and I started some new sections of classes. So what's going really well? Okay, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a new class going really well. If anybody came to the summit that I did with Brooke, Paige, and Mary Ann, you know that I almost didn't do that class. I looked at the class and said, too many teachers are doing it, and then had a parent ask me. And the first week, so this coming up class on Thursday will be the 3rd week. The first week I had 3, which is my preferred minimum. Last week I had 6, and now 1 section's completely full, and I have a new section starting next week, which already has 2 learners. So that is awesome. I have a new section of my Dogman classes that's like half full. That's going well. The other sections sell out completely, but they're at a later time. So I have noticed, later times do better. I have had some European in my 1 p.m. my time, Eastern time classes that then stopped their subscriptions. I had more than one do this. It said, oh, this was too late, later than I thought. So I don't know. Outschool is saying that get some European times because they're off school in England, but I'm still seeing that the later times are booking better. Yes, so that's going really well. Am I missing something? Yeah, okay, so the ones that are not going well. I have a book club for How to Train Your Dragon. Only has 2 students, but can't cancel it. One of the students got all the books for Christmas and she's a repeat student. The other student's a new student, but the mom emailed me right after classes and said, he loves this class. Thank you so much. He doesn't, his friends don't like to read, so can't really cancel that. Yeah, I'm getting to that one too. Dork Diaries did one class and then one of the students said they had a schedule conflict. They'll be back later. I postponed the class from starting to 2 weeks. Actually, I have a schedule conflict for the 2 classes I just mentioned this week. They're not. So the history class, I've only had one so far. One loyal student. The other students I had in that class were all from the free and discounted sites. I kind of thought they were temporaries, and they backed out of the class as soon as it was over. But I had somebody else request the class. So the one loyal student just asked him if he could move the times. I skipped last week, give more people time to join the class. It still only has 2 people, but it's happening on Friday. We'll see if more people join. The one thing that I think is a hindrance for that class is getting the books. So for those who don't know, I'm doing a history class was based on historical fiction. And I didn't use a book series. I kind of grabbed books from different places. I wanted like all one time period together, but there have been some people who have expressed interest and asked questions, but then we're like, the books are too expensive. I can't find them. I try to tell people you can get them at the library. You can buy them used. I don't know. Some people just want new books, I guess. So that's kind of been a hindrance for that class I have found. So I'll see how it goes. It's got 5 books. I'll go through it 5 weeks. I could revamp it after that, or I know, Danny. It's, I think 2 or 2:30 on Fridays. So that would be 1 or 1:30 your time. Candy, a Hamilton class would take off. Yes, we are reading, one of the biographies we're reading in that class is about Alexander Hamilton. So it's about the Revolutionary War. So I picked books that had to do with it, but I have never seen the play Hamilton. I've never seen that. So I can't do a class on that. But there are a lot of teachers that have classes about the play of Hamilton. Danny, I wish we had a Hoopla library app so we could get almost any book. Yes, we have a library app, but it doesn't have every single book in it. So some classes are just taking off and some aren't. The ones that aren't, I'll just do a one-time go through of them. And if I don't get more learners, I just won't do them again. And I'm working on narrowing down the classes that I have on Outschool. I unlisted a bunch of classes the other day. I was just like, I don't want anyone to request these, because I know if somebody requests the class, not that there's not a lot of interest. I won't have a lot of other people signing up, which is happened with my How to Train a Dragon. It was just a class I had on my profile, but nothing opened and someone requested it. And now I have 2 students. So I don't want that situation again. And this is public. So I hope the ones who are in that class, I enjoy teaching you. So please, just invite your friends. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, maybe trial and error. I'm narrowing it to, yeah, maybe Danny, let me look. If we do another class where you can include your son, or I would love to have him during spring break or the summer, or if the schedule changes. Yeah, so that, I know, I wish he could. Danny really wanted her son in my class, but the time that he was able to do it was not a good time for me to be able to open classes. So yeah, that kind of was a problem with that too. Unlisting ones I don't want to teach. Right. I have one on a Saturday, and it only ever had 2 learners. I opened it by request, but it's not convenient for me to work on Saturdays. So that one I gave a 2-week notice. I have 1 more class, and then I'm going to unlist that one too. So I'm trying to just keep open the ones I really want to teach. I just want to start narrowing down. I used to think, well, why would you unlist a class? Just leave it on there. Someone might request it. But I'm finding I want to spend my time on the classes that are successful. I'm looking for a book club. All right, Danny, let's talk. We'll talk privately. I'd love to have him in my class. I had him for one of my other classes, and he's great about participating. I know he would be great. Yes. All right, so that's how it's going for me. Do you all have Outschool classes today? I have my normal 3. I have one I have to finish prepping for. I started prepping but haven't finished. So I'm a little ahead than I normally am. So yes, that's how it's going for me. And thanks for coming today, all of you. I'll be here same time, same place next week. And I will see you later. Bye. Zaijian. Bye.